And I will not have strip joints in Dolton. I will not have more liquor spaces in Dolton. So I constantly fight for the people.
Yes, you guys, she's constantly fighting for the people, and she will constantly tell you that she's fighting for the people. And she will not have any more liquor places in Dolton. She will not have any more strip joints in Dolton. Yeah, full on campaign mode right there. Hey, you guys, welcome back. So today, once again, we're going to be watching a little bit of board meeting footage. We're going to be getting Tiffany caught up in some lies like we usually do, okay? She just can't help herself. It is what it is. So we're going to entertain it while it's there. But first we're starting off with Tiffany explaining to the residents once again how much she's there for them, and in this case, she's explaining her values. Okay, let's go ahead and give a little bit of a listen.
This is supposed to be a community about family, not places where you go and club all the time and every other weekend it's a shooting or something going wrong.
Okay, you know what? Sounds good. I'm all for making places more family friendly, safer for the children, and just everybody in general. But you know what? It's kind of hard to believe that those are her intentions when her actions have always said something differently, right? Case in point, let's go ahead and watch this little snippet that's floating around the internet, because that's what life is today. If it's videotaped, it's probably going to end up on the internet. So Tiffany doesn't seem to understand that, or she just doesn't care because she's just so caught up in being the center of attention all the time. She really doesn't care. Okay. And I think she knows her reputation is beyond repair at this time. So let's go ahead and look at what she considers family fun.
This track is for them player haters lying on they cock blocking punks. For a if the wanna.
All right, you guys get the point. No need to play too much of that ratchet music, okay? YouTube be tripping anyways. So yeah, you get the point. And on top of that, you know, she's up there just dancing, bending over. You got the police up there dancing. You got Andrew Holmes' nasty self up there dancing. Just, you know, your main elected official, your mayor of the town, sitting up there dancing to some ratchet music, okay? Everybody has to partake in some form of ratchetosity at some point, right? According to Tiffany here, you know. But on the other hand, she's saying she's for the family. And I mean, the contradictions with this child never ends, okay? All right, well, that's enough ratchet debauchery for me today. Let's go ahead and get back to this board meeting.
My thing is that if you do have the ability and the width to say that I don't want 40 license in town, that's your decision because you're the liquor commissioner. But to uproot these people's livelihoods after 20, 30 years, that's what I have a problem with.
You tell her, Trusty Kiana Belcher. You guys, if you don't know who this woman is yet, this is Trusty Kiana Belcher, and she is the main one who always stands up to Tiffany. And she just tells her like it is. She puts her in her place when she, you know, because Tiffany needs to be put in her place often. Yeah. She puts her in her place. She has no problem speaking up. And what Kiana Belcher is confronting her with right now is another controversy. Once again, surprise, surprise, right? About there's a lot of speculation going on that Tiffany is holding onto properties. She's not giving people permits for businesses so they can open up. She's a liquor commissioner, so she's stopping liquor licenses, which I feel like being the liquor commissioner and the mayor, is there no conflict of interest there? I don't know. You know, it seems like there would be, but she's allowed to do it somehow. I don't know. She's the supervisor of Thornton Township. She's the mayor of Dolton. She's the liquor commissioner. You know, she got a lot of power. And I really think there should have been, you know, someone should have put a foot down somewhere along the line and said, no, you know what, you can't do this and do this. That opens the door to too much corruption, all right? Which unfortunately, that's what appears to be the case right now in Dolton. So you guys, let's go ahead and get back to this board meeting.
So the minute you get the pulling liquor license, because they talk about business license, liquor license, where I am the liquor commissioner, people got an attitude. Now everybody want to talk, but they not telling you how it's hurting our people. And with lesbian, we don't need all them liquor stores and liquor establishments. We got over 40 that you can go buy liquor from. How much liquor you gonna drink? We can cut that. But the minute I say that, then it's, oh, she's stopping the business. No, I'm telling you, let's redevelop our area into something better.
This 300 Sibley redevelopment plan that you so into pushing Restaurant Row wants 9 license, liquor license, and an entertainment venue, which you're not saying, and then asking us to give him $3.5 million to do it.
So yeah, not only is Tiffany running around shutting down people's businesses, taking, not giving them their liquor licenses, but she wants to develop a certain area of town how she wants to do it. But she's going to have liquor there. It's like an entertainment venue. So come on, if you're going to have entertainment, adult entertainment, you're going to have alcohol. That's just a given. So come on. So you're going to tell me you're going to build this whole district built around entertainment. Of course, families, it's going to be some family things, she says, but you mean to tell me you didn't apply for, you're not going to have any type of liquor or alcohol for, the entertainment venues and all that? I call BS on that one. I mean, the corruption is very easy to see. She's gotten so drunk with power that I don't think she cares about hiding it anymore. She feels like she's untouchable. But then on top of that, she's asking for money for the development of that, and I'm sure the trustees don't even really know what her plans are, like usual. So she would be asking them to vote on things blindly, whatever contractor she want to pull out, a hole in a wall somewhere. Because of course, there's been speculations that she's hiring certain companies, she's charging a certain amount, but then she's skimming a little bit off the top, if you know what I'm saying. Accusations, like I said, but the way things look, the way she's hiding the finances from the trustees, you just, really don't know what's going on. So one can just speculate, right? Right. All right, let's go ahead and move on.
So when we start talking about stuff, like you always say, you have your turn to say something. We have our look at the facts, everything that's documented, because you highlighted only certain stuff. Ask FOIA a copy of the collective bargaining agreement, FOIA the copy of the ordinance of the business license, FOIA the copy of the redevelopment plan and the things that we're going through. This is not to sit up here and to attack nobody. And it's a shame that we get here and y'all just say here, we've been here 2 hours and 15 minutes. An hour, she just talked about everything that somebody attacking her or doing. It's not about attacking nobody. It's about communicating. She don't communicate with us. That's the truth.
So you guys, when she's saying FOIA a copy of this, FOIA this, she means Freedom of Information Act. So that was something that was put into effect, and it provides the public access to all federal agency records. There are some exceptions, though, to that. So Kiana Belcher is just saying, hey, if you want the real information, go ahead and file for it, and you should be able to get it. But guess what? That doesn't seem to be the case all the time, because once again, Tiffany Henyard is accused of blocking access to information. And the people she's blocking it from this time is a news outlet. So let me go ahead and play this clip for you guys.
WGN is suing the village of Dolton for refusing to follow open records laws and release spending records. Last year, WGN Investigates sent Dolton an open records request seeking copies of the agency's credit card statements, as well as records relating to Mayor Henyard's compensation and the cost of her taxpayer-funded vehicle. But Dolton has declined to release the documents. After WGN Investigates appealed, Illinois Attorney General Kwame Raoul's office ordered Dolton to release the records by mid-March. But that deadline came and went.
So yeah, you guys, it's just the constant lack of transparency, which is just so crazy because that's what she's screaming all the time. You know, I ran on transparency and that's all I've been doing since I've been mayor. Where have you been doing it? Where have you been? Where have you been mayor? Because are you aware that you are the mayor of Dolton and that there's all this drama and all this strife going on because of you, because you have not been working with your board of trustees. You have not been transparent with them. At least that's what's being said. So yeah, I don't know what reality she lives in, but it's not the one we all see, obviously. So you guys, with that, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here today. If you enjoyed the video, please remember to leave it a like, and if you're new here, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.